Construction zones really suck, but they are a necessary evil, and you should never be speeding in a construction zone. There are now 5 people dead in Wilson County, North Carolina, and a truck driver is facing 5 counts of vehicular manslaughter for speeding in a construction zone. Let's discuss what we know happened. Well, everybody, a couple months ago, or maybe I guess it was a couple months ago, I did a video about construction speeding and how if you're speeding in a construction zone, it actually should be charged as murder. And now this happened. All right, construction zones suck. They really suck. They could back up traffic for miles, and you're looking for a way to get around them. Sometimes you can't. They hold you up. But it happens. It's a necessary evil. It's just, I don't know, just part of trucking. So last week on Wednesday, I believe it was Wednesday. Yeah, I-95 northbound near mile marker 114.5 in Wilson County, which would actually be about 10 miles north of the truck stops there, the Kenley 95 truck stop and everything. Yeah, about 9 or 10 miles north of that. And I guess traffic had slowed down for construction zone, consisting of a 2014 International tractor trailer pulling sand, a 2024 Kenworth tractor trailer pulling eggs, which was that was a Martin truck. That's the Martin truck in the pictures you'll see off to the side of the highway. A 2013 Tahoe at the back, and a 2017 RAV4. And I mixed that up a little bit. Apparently, this truck, this 2020 Freightliner, from the company Double J Transport, we'll get to talking about them a little bit, but so it actually says that the 2020 Freightliner, it was pulling the orange juice, hit first the 2013 Tahoe, and then the 2017 RAV4, and then the Martin truck, and then the 2014 International that was pulling the sand. Now that Martin truck got forced off the road, and that impact was actually, you know, not direct impact. It was hit by, I mean, it hit a Tahoe and a RAV4 first, and then hit the truck. Did them people really have a chance? All because somebody was speeding into a construction zone or not paying attention. And these construction zones, I'm not going to say every now and then it doesn't, you know, they don't not give you enough notice, but usually, you know, 3-4 miles ahead of time, sometimes more than that, 20-30 miles ahead of time, you'll have signs overhead that say what's coming up ahead. I know whenever I see one, you know, I want to know what's going on up ahead, and I have trucker's path going. My GPS tells me if there's a big backup or something, and if I can get around it. And just a shame. 5 people died. The truck that was hauling the orange juice eventually stopped in the northbound lanes and burst into flames. That's in the pictures. That's the burn-up truck that you see in the road. The occupants of the Tahoe were killed, and they are driver was Edward Davis, 68, of Greenville, North Carolina, and front passenger was Martha Davis, 69, of Greenville, North Carolina, and a rear passenger, Linda Whitehurst, 80, of Robertsonville, North Carolina. They were pretty close to home. Their place is real close to Wilson there. Greenville's real close to Wilson. The 2 people in the RAV4 died, and they were driver William Tucker of Hephzibah, I guess, Hephzibah, Georgia, and front passenger Elizabeth Tucker, 66, of the same place. I did look up that town. It is a suburb a little bit south of Augusta, so clearly they were on some kind of trip. The driver of the orange juice truck was 51-year-old Charles Haskell of Las Vegas, and he was treated for minor injuries. All the truck drivers were taken to the hospital for injuries. And then Haskell was taken to Wilson County Detention Center on $25,000 and given a $25,000 secured bond, all because he sped into a construction zone. Don't know much about the guy. It says that Double J Transport doesn't have any safety issues. I am going to look into that, but it doesn't seem so. It says Haskell has 2 previous DUI charges, but who knows how long ago that is. You know, unless Double J Transport is paying a lot for insurance. Had to be a long time ago. And it says that state trooper said that alcohol and drug impairment was not suspected in the crash. And it says preliminary investigation showed that speed was a factor. Come on, guys. You know, last Friday night, I was coming home. I was coming home empty. I was on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I mean, I was cruising. You know, I'm running up and down hills like it's nothing. Like I said, it was empty. I got a lift axle. I only had 1 axle on the ground. I was just you know, cruising like I'm on vacation. It's a 70 mile an hour, you know, turnpike. I was doing 70, 72, you know, through there. And I came up to there's the one construction zone in Somerset there, and, you know, trucks left lane and everything. And I started coming into it, and I was like, well, nobody seems to be working. But nope. I said, I can't be a hypocrite about this, and there could be somebody working. Sure enough, there was people working throughout the construction zone, which is about 10 miles long. Yeah, and I did the 55 through there. The 55 that it said. And it is an inconvenience. It sucks. It holds you up. It sucks. But just do it. Just do it. I mean, how much time are you going to lose by doing it? And how much time are you going to lose if you plow in to stop traffic and kill 5 people? How much time of your life are you going to lose? Just a shame. Well, let's look into, you know, what kind of trucking company this is. I always do that in the videos, and especially when something like this happens, just to see if they're a, you know, a hazard to the road kind of company, or if they're, you know, pretty legit, you know, good company. All right, everybody. So I looked into this company a little bit, and it took me a little bit longer than usual because I looked up Double J Transport LLC, and it said that they have 3 trucks out of Jackson, Wisconsin. I assume this is the company the guy worked for. They have all Freightliners, all newer Freightliners, and yeah, there's a couple Double J's. This one came up as no operating authority, but then I looked at some pictures. I found a DOT number on the side, and it comes up as Duplainville Transport Incorporated out of Wisconsin. Not uncommon at all to run under one name and, you know, have all the trucks leased onto another company. It's not uncommon. It's pretty common practice. It says they have 117 power units and 114 drivers. Although their website says that they have 200, so I don't know, maybe that needs to be updated. But you look at their inspections that they've had 39 inspections in the last 24 months. 23.1% out of service percentage. National average is 22.26%. So they're right on that line, right on about average. Their driver out of service, vehicle out of service is 23.1, 22.26. Driver out of service is 1.1% out of 90 inspections, and that is 1.1%. National average is 6.67%. Apparently they don't haul hazmat. Accidents that they've had in the last 24 months, they've had 5 accidents that involved towing a vehicle. No fatal accidents, no injury until now. And again, I'm not totally sure that this is the right company, but I think it is. Like I say, there was a couple other ones with, you know, small numbers of trucks. But this sure seems the way it is. I looked into them a little bit online. They got a good website. Things like that. There was some complaints on some other sites from previous drivers. That's not uncommon either. So this company seems to be on the up and up, and so, you know, I feel for these families, feel for the families of the people that were killed, but I also feel, you know, for this trucking company now. They had, all because somebody had to race into a construction zone or wasn't paying attention or whatever happened. You know, now this trucking company has all these drivers, new equipment, seems to be on the up and up, legit, good company, and you know, as far as everything I could see online, now they're gonna have to deal with this. You know, all these families gonna have to deal with this. Guys, slow down. Slow the hell down. It's not gonna cost you all that much time. It's just not. Yeah. I mean, if traffic stopped, that's probably going to cost you some time. But even then, if you're coming into a construction zone, 70-mile-an-hour speed limit, construction zone speed is 55. It's 45. It's 35. They're not doing it to make you mad. Nobody's doing it to make you mad. Just slow down. Anyway, guys, another one of these videos that I had to report on, but yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe. I will follow this case, and yeah, follow this case through everything, and yeah, like, subscribe, comment below. I just can't believe I'm doing one of these videos again. But yeah, comment below. I answer all comments, or I read all comments, and I answer a lot of them if they need answered. Some comments don't need answered, but I do like or heart them just to show that I watch them. Also, you can find me, if you don't want to send a comment, you can send me an email at finchresources@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, more on Facebook. You probably want to go join that channel because or that page, because I do a lot on there, under the Trucking Resources name. So, guys, I'm sorry to bring you more bad news of something horrible that happened again. Maybe I'll find something a little bit more uplifting to do soon. I am working on a pretty big history video. So, anyway, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll catch you on the next one.